right then it's like, whoa. This is new bitch. It's like, whoa. Let's talk a little bit, man, about Puffy, the Black Rob situation. Also gonna talk about thinking about doing the GOAT tournament as far as in the community tab, voting on the best duels ever. Two rappers, not producer rapper duels. Talking EPMD, talking Outkast, Redman, Method Man, Jesus, Mob Deep, Run DMC. I mean, you keep going on and on about duels. I mean, I think you can make a case that Styles P and Jadakiss did enough work to be done, kind of being there. Coffee Universe, salute. Y'all make sure to check his channel. He got everything hip hop. Ronaldoton, what's going on? Benjamin Foe, salute. And yeah, I was talking to Tom Business, check his channel all the time, Business Sports and Entertainment. And he was talking about Puffy and Black Rob situation. Puffy is under P.Diddy, Sean Combs is under a lot of pressure because of how his artists panned out. My whole thing was a lot of his artists weren't able to get to the second album or have a successful second album. You got a situation in Jock. Somebody was in here a couple years ago saying that Young Jock's second album was too good. Remember, had The Coffee Shop, but the first album was tremendous. You know what I'm saying? He had a little quick run with 8Ball MJG. Biggie didn't get past two albums. They had Born Again, but that was just some thrown together compilation. Dandy Kane, they didn't get past one album. I think Black Rob had multiple albums. I mean, we could look it up there. And then people got to understand how you treat his artists too. Because remember, without Craig Mack, here comes the brand new. That's what got Bad Boy off the ground after he left. Uptown. You know what I'm saying? And that was kind of one of the best things that people look at as a negative. That was the best thing that happened to Puffy and became his own boss. But make sure you follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. We also got a Facebook group. All the social media links in the description. His second album was dope too. Black Rob Report. That didn't get a lot of obviously you see it didn't really get a plaque, but but Black Rob was a good artist. He's a good rapper. You know what I'm saying? I think the second album was just as good as the first one, but obviously, like I said before, with Puffy artists, they don't really get past 2 CDs. I can, before we get into it, pull up Young Jock. And the first Jock album was a trap classic. There's a lot of people in here that missed it. But that first boy, you could play it all the way through. You call it dope, boy. I know you see it. Hustlenomics was what it was called. And the first one go. That first one should have went platinum. When we was talking about New Jock City, it wasn't a bad song on there. You see, New Jock City, that was my shit. It's going down. It's just keep going on. I do you bad, dope boy. Then he had, man, that first album was a great album. That first album by Jock, unskippable. Hustlenomics. I remember the first. See, he only had one. You see right here, he only had one single release. But you see, it got good reviews from All Music. It was 1, 2, 3 and a half star. And I missed it. I remember the Pop Bottle song. That shit was dope. That shit was going crazy in the club. But literally, I just don't remember the album. I don't remember the album. I remember the Coffee Shop and Pop Bottle. But somebody was in here saying it was a good album, and it was under Bad Boy South, and it was to the point where Puffy artists don't really get to the second album. Remember, Mace had 2 albums and then flaked out. We can go to Mace. Mace had 2 albums. And then he flaked out. I was arguing with somebody on Facebook a couple years ago trying to say Mace was better than Cameron. He wasn't. I know Mace was born in Jacksonville. But he had 2 albums. But the second one, I didn't remember the second one until I went to go look at it. But the Welcome Back album, the second one went platinum, but I don't remember that one. But the one with 50, I think he came back, Welcome Back. That one gold. But his first album went 4 times. I remember that one. That shit was fire. But he went double platinum, Falling Up. I don't remember Double Up. I remember it wasn't a good CD, but the singles was Get Ready. See, that's how you know an album ain't shit. When he got like one single, they don't release 2 or 3. But shit, after that, he even had Mike sign on the CD. I didn't know that. You know what I'm saying? He had Mike sign on there, man, twice. But that Double Up one wasn't it. You know, they gave it straight ratings over there, but Double Up wasn't it. You know, but then again, a lot of that fanfare crossed over. Shout out to SJ Fish went on. A lot of that fanfare crossed over. A lot of it crossed over from Harlem World, but you know, Mace ain't never missed. He at least went gold, even when he came back. Welcome back. But G Unit was hot as fish grease, so that probably was why. But you know, you talk about Puffy, man. It's on them. At the end of the day, it was an interview going around. Black Rob say Puffy gave whatever he wanted to have. You know, and a lot of people want to put it on Puffy, but you know, Puffy gave these dudes money. It's just, you know, investing the money and doing what they need to do so it could work for them. But next year, Black Rob homeless, you know, in the hospital, and people expect Puffy to help. You know, G Depp in jail. He told on himself. Loom, he just got out. So a lot of artists that he had over the years either dead, Craig Mack, Biggie, or, you know, not doing much. I mean, even you have New Edition. Remember, you had New Edition came back and just, you know, for Puffy, just you talking about Bad Boy Records, 9 times out of 10, you're not getting past album 2. Literally, Biggie had 2 albums. Literally, Jock had 2 albums. You know, Mace had 2 albums. So a lot of people asking, is Puffy the worst? A lot of hypocrisy, him calling out GM about giving black folks jobs and all this, that, and the third. But, you know, a lot of times for him, the Locks had 1 album over there. Sheesh. Like, for him, it's just like, man, excuse me. For him, it's just like, dude, what ain't you doing right? A lot of times it seems like it's hate. It seems like it's hate that those artists don't get to the next level on the Puffy. It's like, you know, like Jadakiss said, he was rapping something on that once all about the Benjamins, and Puffy took it for himself. I think Puffy more about being an artist than, you know, propping up his artist, in my opinion. I think that's honest truth. I think he worked in Suge Knight. Black Rob, yeah, yup. That was a good album. The second was good too. Pound for Pound. Salute. How many albums Lil Kim get? That's a good question. Let's look. See, Little Kim. It don't look like she was on Bad Boy. Yeah, she wasn't even on Bad Boy. Yup. That's crazy. It just don't say she on Bad Boy. You know, it say Big Beat, Atlantic. Queen Bee, Atlantic. She wasn't even on Bad Boy, but she went 2 times platinum with 6 time platinum worldwide, but 2 time platinum US. She went 1 time platinum with the Hardcore went 2 times platinum, 6 times worldwide. Notorious Kim went platinum, and then it went 5 times platinum worldwide. La Belle Mafia, she went platinum again, 2 times platinum worldwide, and then it's pretty much it. So she wasn't with Bad Boy. She signed to Big Beat Records. So I mean, I thought she was with Puffy. Raise on salute. What's up, everybody? That versus would you like to see? I'm waiting on Redman and Method Man. Yeah, the Black Rob report, that shit was dope. You know, just that Puffy don't promote his art, the second artist albums. That's a fact. You know. But I showed thought Lil Kim was on Bad Boy, but she wasn't. And that's why she had success past the second album. 2 times, 1 time platinum. So Lil Kim, people talking about. I remember according to hip hop on Facebook, and they got an Instagram. We're saying Milano was the first female platinum artist, and how can you be a hip hop head? And I know the Brat was the first platinum artist, and Lil Kim was also a platinum artist. Double platinum. She might have been the first double platinum female artist. She won 5 times worldwide, 6 times platinum worldwide, 5 times platinum, 2 times platinum worldwide. I mean, that's wild. She was a dope artist. But that just speaks on Puffy. On Black Rob, Craig Mack, Biggie. Loon. Did Loon have more than one project? G-Dep. He told on himself though. And then he put Shine in jail. Shine didn't release a second album on Bad Boy. I remember that first Shine album he had was like Puffy. I don't know what it is with Puffy. I don't know if it's just I really think it's either he don't know or he doing it on purpose. Shine went platinum off the back, and then he released one off Bad Boy. Remember he was in prison, and that one gold. I remember listening to that one in high school. That one gold. Look, he doesn't get a second album on Bad Boy. And that's sad. Damn, I miss 90s music. Yep. Black Rob was 2000 though. Basically 90s though. That's why I makes Bad Boy, because lack of promotion. It's like, did he do it on purpose? He don't let, and I don't know if it's hatred or it's just like he don't know what he's doing. Excuse me. But Danny Kane didn't get his second album either. The band didn't get a second album. So I mean, motherfuckers walking the cheesecake for walking all the way to wherever they went for a cheesecake for hours for one album. And Jodeci had what? 2 albums. We can talk about Jodeci. And a lot of that was spelled that shit all wrong. A lot of that was, Puffy got mad because they started fucking with Suge Knight. That's why people forget they from North Carolina. They got 3 albums, my bad. They got first one, Forever, My Lady. It's like a dream. The Irvin Mad Black Band, Snow, the show, the after party, the hotel. So they went platinum. Well, excuse me, that was an Uptown. Sorry, so I can't even include that. They was Uptown. I forgot. I thought they was a Bad Boy, but they was an Uptown. My bad. But he still was associated with them. How many French Montana? French Montana was with Bad Boy? Hold on, I forgot. Montana from the bottom of the map. Montana from the bottom of wow. My favorite song by him was Chopper Down. That was my shit. Chopper down. I lay a nigga down. So Bad Boy, he had 3 albums. Yep. He had 3 albums of Bad Boy. One with gold, second with platinum. The one that came out 19 when Montana went gold. Montana, when you talk about, he the sour cream of rap. No real flavor, just bland. Black Rob say child support was the reason why he was financially problems. It wasn't for child support. He would have been. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I seen the interview. Yeah, he did say child support was an issue for that. He said that Puffy gave him whatever he wanted. It really wasn't Puff fault, but child support was what really ate him up. That's facts. I left that out. In the interview, I could pull it up for y'all. I put a link up for y'all. That was a good interview. But still, Puffy go around here preaching black unity. Remember he was saying that the Grammys got this money. He is he just a hypocrite. I've been telling y'all guys that he was a hypocrite. I told y'all he was a hypocrite. Nobody wanted to believe me about this man. He talked about all this black togetherness, but he don't believe in it. He don't believe in all this black togetherness. I'm trying to get this link. Yeah, he talk all this. Yeah, we need to be together. We supposed to be brothers. But he got an interview right here. Yeah, yep. It was I-95. Hold on. That's the interview link right there. And you just look and you just like, it's a recurring theme. And a lot of people don't know that Craig Mack is the one that got him off the floor. And Craig Mack passed away a couple years ago, right? Puffy didn't send no flowers. He didn't show up to the funeral. And Craig Mack, not Biggie, was the one that got Bad Boy off the ground. And the guy that took your label when you got fired by Andre Harrell from Uptown, and took your label and took it to another level, you not gonna show up to their funeral? Say what you want to say about Floyd Mayweather and 50 Cent, but 50 Cent, he took care of his people, or people that wasn't even watching Unit. Remember, he signed a little Scrappy. I got money in the bank. Remember, he took care. He had MOP. And he remember they was kind of fuck with Unit for a minute. He made sure Prodigy and Mobb Deep was good. They did, Out of Control. He took Buck from a Hot Boy deal where they wouldn't even put him on. You know what I'm saying? So say what you want to say about 50, but 50 for the most part took care of Queens. Floyd Mayweather paid for people's funerals. Puffy won't even show up to your funeral. Puffy won't even bring you flowers. Without Craig Mack, it wasn't no Bad Boy. Say what you want to say about Biggie. Biggie didn't get Bad Boy off the ground. Craig Mack did. Craig Mack did it, not Biggie. And you know what? He couldn't even show up to Craig Mack's funeral. All that money Biggie worth. All that money Puff worth. But then, and then for him, he worth all that money, but he can't even get back to those artists. What is it if Puff like, what? I'll give my percentage of, Black Rob masters back to him. Or I help Black Rob get his masters back. Or I'll give Black Rob a money, give him a job. Why he can't get Loom, Black Rob a job? You know what I'm saying? Puffy one of them dudes in the street that, you just leave him alone. He said, honestly, we can't blood Puffy. He didn't 360 deals artist contract compared to the contracts today. Today makes it looks, but at the same time, why he can't take care of his artists? Each one of them, especially Jadakiss and them. Jadakiss was the pen. You can say, but it's a recurring theme that artists revert back to the hood or go to prison. You can't blame G Dep on him. So at the end of the day, if your homeboy, it's your homeboy, you gonna show up to the funeral. No matter what the business was, you're gonna show up. Eazy-E died, him and Dr. Dre let it go. He did, he let it go. You know what I'm saying? So you telling me somebody that took your company off the ground and you can't even pay your respects? You couldn't even take a little bit of pocket change to pay for the funeral? Come on. All his artists, it's a recurring thing. All his artists fall off. Why would you sign the Bad Boy? I signed back to Death Row before I signed the Bad Boy. Faith Evans also helped Bad Boy get off the ground, but it was Craig Mack. Here comes the he took that bitch off the ground. He took it off the ground. He said Keith Redman, Keith Murray, and Eric Death Row. Yeah, sweet. Just like Keith Murray was my nigga. He's super underrated. Him and Black Rob, one of the most underrated. I mean, Redman is the most underrated East Coast artist. A lot of people about to find out. Because Redman a better rapper than Method Man. I don't care what y'all niggas say. It ain't like a huge gap, but he is. But we'll get there. But it's unfortunate. We could okay, one of his artists fell off, and I remember old girl from Making the Band. My mom met her out San Diego. She's fortunate that she got a husband, and Danny Kane, they probably got husbands on them. But at the same time, he did kind of give Babs and what's the old boy hang glide with it, dude that was with Making the Band. They kind of he got a job with Bad Boy ghostwriting, but like I said before, Diddy don't want to let everybody shine. Well, I mean, you want to know another group? I'm just gonna type it, bro. You want to know another group, bro? You want to know another group? 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 These guys. These boys drop hard. Boys in the hood. Them boys got work. Come on, remember Boys in the Hood? Come on, they only had 2 albums. They only had 2 albums. You know what I'm saying? And Jeezy was smart enough to get the F on out of there. Them boys got work. One of my favorite albums, I don't remember. I remember Gorilla's old joint, the second one. But one of my favorite songs off this whole joint was Trap Niggas. That was one of my favorite songs off that joint. That whole first CD was flames. But really it was Jeezy and it was Jeezy and it was Jody Breeze. Here go another nigga that was with them. I didn't even know he released like 5 albums, but you know, Gorilla Zoe was with Bad Boy South. He fell off. Remember, he dropped hot like 09, 010. I'll keep the perk by the pound. Trap stay bunking. Y'all know run the time. Hood figure. Come on. That lock in my mind. Dun 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 dun. Man, this nigga, man, Puffy will take your career and shove it where the sun don't shine. He will take your making a band, which proved that it wasn't looking for longevity. He was just making money. Like he didn't know how to work on one artist and drag them out. 90% of hip hop artists go broke after they finish music. I don't blame Diddy. I blame the artist for letting Diddy record. So at the end of the day, if a nigga took your company, it was like, you know what? He took your company to another level. He took your company commercial where you can make millions and millions and hundreds of millions and billions. You still want to pay respect to him? If one of your employees, he put Sean in jail, had him deported basically because he didn't want to go to jail. What type of boss is that's Diddy fault? That's Diddy fault. Real talk. You see, Loon wasn't messing with him when he got out. Come on, he's just a messed up person. Redman and Joe Budden most left the MCs. Keith Murray and Enigma album was a classic. Redman was better than I would say. Redman was better than Joe. Joe Budden was nice, but he couldn't fuck with Redman. He didn't have the discovery Redman had. Yeah, Jody Breeze. He did an interview on B High. What's his name? B High channel. The dude from Atlanta. B High Atlanta ATL. He was on there like a year or two. I was just listening to that interview like a couple months ago. Jody Breeze and Jeezy started beefing. Yeah, they did. I don't understand why, but Jody Breeze. That's another guy Puff did brought back. He brought Jody Breeze to write for him. Breeze is Jody Breeze, definitely one of the most underrated Atlanta artists. I think he might be the most underrated Atlanta artist. King Los, he flopped under Bad Boy too. Just to the point where Puffy don't know how to develop artists. Real talk, Puffy just don't know how to take an artist and be like, you know, it's crazy. And Mace kept doing numbers. Mace was doing numbers just off Mace. Puff didn't know how to really. Puff was just jumping from artist to artist. Puff didn't really know how to get the most out of an artist and just don't understand. Diddy is a person who displays perseverance. He does what it is in the best interest. Is simple as that. I mean, true. You look at it is what it is. Perseverance, excuse me. It is what it is. How many albums did Machine Gun Kelly get? That's another. I forget his white ass is over there. You boy, gummy Steve-O. I'm a bad boy. Fuck it if I need O's. He switched to he left, even though he beat Eminem. A lot of y'all already want to have that kind of his diss record was better than Eminem. He stopped doing rap. Steve-O, I'm a one boy. I'm a boy if I need O's. He had 1, 2, 3, 4. He's still over there. He's still over there. He had 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 albums. He went gold. He missed one with Hotel Diablo, but he ain't never been platinum. Yeah, he been gold 4 times. Only time he didn't get a plaque was for Hotel Diablo. And that's when he switched it up because he said people didn't support that album. What's up, my brother Emilio? Shout out to Florida. What's going on, brother? But Jodeci broken up too, but I think Jodeci, they ain't gonna admit it, but Jodeci broke up over the Suge Knight situation. But then you still had Casey and JoJo too, though. All my life, I pray for someone like you. And I thank God that I finally found you. Later. Jodeci and Casey and JoJo was something. Man, Jodeci, I remember my childhood, man. That's when R&B was at its peak. What's so funny was rapper R&B peaked out at the same time. All right, fam. All right. He said, excuse me. He said that Diddy no longer talks to MGK. That's crazy. Probably why he's released so many albums. But yeah, Jodeci was something vicious, dude. 90s hit, man. 90s. Uptown had it though. Uptown and Diddy had it because he was with and Bad Boy. Cause remember they had Mary J. Blige with the 411? Man, hey, I agree with Tom. I don't think no female artist, like no current female artist today fucking with Mary J. Blige. None. Love without limit, man. And she got, man, ain't no Beyonce can't fuck with Mary J. She can't mess with Mary J in the verses. She'll get swept up. You know, she'll get swept up. Mary J. Blige, she was on coke and all that shit with what was it, KC? She was on coke and all that. And Beyonce can't mess with Mary J. Man, you remember Tubble, SWV, Escape. You had Zion. It's a group thing. It got a funky swing. Man. Hey, Mr. DJ, that man, nigga, man. Then Jermaine Dupri, man. Do we have kind of Usher in the late 90s? You made me want to leave. Man, nigga, man. If you grew up in the 90s, bro, it'll never be like that again in our lifetime. Cry for nigga. We nigga. Remember, we used to have bars. We used to go like birthday parties, adult kickbacks. They used to hear nothing but good music, bro. Even the one hit wonders, Tag Team back again, Ice, baby. Even our one hit wonders, it's the wild thing. Don't. Man, the 90s R&B was epic. It ended R&B, I would say. And man, you kind of in the 2000s, you had the neo soul coming. You kind of had some good music still. And even going into like the late 2000s, you had Neo. You had good R&B music, but nigga wasn't nothing like the 90s. Well, nothing like the 90s. Man. You had Lauren Hill. You get on the radio, bro. You had Genuine. I remember I seen Genuine at the State Fair when they did it in Detroit still. Man, you had to be the truth to be on the radio, bro. Stop it, you crazy. Beyonce can't fuck with Mary J. Blige. She can't even fuck with Anita Baker for 20 songs. To my what Beyonce song you putting up? You put Destiny Child. She ain't got one album fucking with the Rapture or what's the 411? Get out of here. Lauren said, well, yeah, she went diamond. She just recently went diamond. Soul to Soul, yup. Every little thing you do is on my mind. He don't know. He don't know shit. He's talking about, well, Beyonce got, what do 48 albums got to do with good music? Don't nobody fuck with Beyonce for real. Not no real musicians. The 90s was the last great. You ain't lying, bro. For black music, I can speak on that. I mean, you had NSYNC, Britney Spears, Backstreet. You had some good white music too. Sum 41. You had some good music. You had Nirvana, the grunt. Yeah, music was good in the 90s. Ashanti, Usher carried it earlier. They did. Yeah, but Ashanti, Usher. You know, it was my shit too. Crystal Waters. She was my shit. I love Crystal Waters too, man. And yeah, Desiree. You gotta be strong. You gotta be. And then my nigga was. Maybe don't forget you had sheesh. I just drew a blank. Sheesh, I forgot my shit. You had a lot of good music. Yeah, Trey Songz, Wonder Woman was my shit. Will you be my Wonder Woman? That was my shit. Anita Baker, man. Read up on her story about, you know, because she easily could have been non-existent. Her story was dope. You know where the best music come from. Like that, the Midwest. Got the Ozzy Brothers, Earth, Wind and Fire, Kim, Anita Baker, the Temp, nigga. Detroit for real. We got them bangers, but the Midwest, we got the best music. You remember BET Spring Back 2000? I remember the R&B line BET had. I don't remember vaguely when they was doing Tony. Yeah, Tony. Yeah, you was anniversary. It never rained. Shit. Raphael Sadiq was the truth. All I ask of you. Yeah, I remember simple. Nigga, we used to get out of school, or if it was a summer, go to your homeboy house and watch TRL at 106 and Park. Rhapsody, man. I wish I could go back to. If I die, don't know shit about death. I would just love to go back to that time. Beehive, I don't care. Nobody like Beyonce. I know like one Beyonce song. Destiny Child. Only song I like about her that she involved is Hollywood with Jay-Z. I don't like Beyonce. It's nothing personal. I just don't care for her music. I prefer Rihanna over her. I got a story for you next live stream. 112. Yup. Remember next? You be my wifey, will you? Remember Rough Ends? No more lapping sprees. No more. He said I miss. So yeah, Soul Train too. Yep. They got a TV show. I still gotta finish watching it. Total was dope. Arsenio Hall show. Yep. Man, they stopped all that Black Power. Man, don't forget. It's a couple months. I'm just thinking my top. It was a good whole bunch of good 90 artists, man. Tell me when you. Yeah, Groove Theory was good. They had that one song. They broke up. Yeah, Mint Condition was the shit. Pretty brown eyes. What kind of man would I be if I live unfaithful? Yeah, that was my man. Yeah, Silk was dope. Yeah, even everybody remember what's going on. Well, who sung that joint with Run DMC? I forget who it was. I forget who that was. Let's get married. Yeah, Drew Hill. Yeah, Drew Hill was dope. I forget the song I was thinking about. But yeah, Cisco was, man, I remember Cisco Unleashed the Dragon, bro. That shit was something vicious, dude. I had that CD as a kid. That's when we still riding like 12 speed. I really didn't care for Boyz II Men. Let it snow. Bro, that was my shit. And Motown Philly back again. I kind of like Boyz II Men. It wasn't my favorite, though. Yeah, I like Jacket Is. Where the party at? I had that CD, Joe. That bitch slapped. Mariah Carey. Yeah, Mariah Carey Black. Mariah Carey was dope. If you go to the 80s, Cameo. Go back further. George Clinton, Funkadelics, Rick James. This is good music, bro. Oh, H-Town. Yeah. Lick you. They had the song called Lick You Up. I can't remember how it go, but that shit was dope. Knocking the book, man. We remember High Five. She's playing hard to get. She likes the shit. All summer long, we've been together, and I never felt this good. Yeah, that was my shit. Beauty was, yeah. It was another one they had. Tell me what you want. Tell me what. Yeah, they had them bangers. They sold a lot of Color Me Back. Ooh, yep. Yeah, AZ Sugar Hill. I didn't know on House Party, was it 2? The white boy Jamal. I didn't know he got into a fight with Martin Lawrence. That shit was wild. Yeah, Sade too. Taboo. Just sweet. Her daughter looked just like her, bro. Wow. She was something vicious. But yeah, talking about that Redman and Method Man. That shit gonna be epic. That shit in 6 days. It's on 420. That's gonna be epic. A lot of people are gonna go with Method Man because he got more commercial hits, but Redman got some shit. Redman got some bangers. Yeah, I want. Yeah, she got a daughter look just like her. Yep. But yeah, Redman got some shit. Redman is one of the best wordsmiths out there. But Method Man got you all I need. I came to bring the pain. He got some shit. When he on Triumphant. I forgot how that shit. When he on Triumphant, you nigga gotta see me. I'm the Osiris of this. That shit gonna be, but Redman got some shit, bro. Tonight's the night, baby. So jump up on these soundtracks was dope. Yeah, Space Jam was my favorite. Space Jam and Above the Rim. Yep, Above the Rim might be the best soundtrack ever. But Space Jam is right on this hit. Space Jam soundtrack. I got a basketball joke. Space Jam. Oh my God, Space Jam, man. Man, them the 2 best soundtracks that I heard, bro. You know what? One the bad one, New Jersey Drive. That wasn't a bad soundtrack at all. Who said Atlanta ain't pulling triggers? That shit, man. People don't understand. Big Boy used to be murdering Andre 3 Racks on a lot of them songs. Method Man and Biggie's song, What the What? I used to get feels on the bit, but I put shields on the dick to stop me from the HIV shit. Yeah, Deck had the best verse. Yeah. You know he used that verse twice. That verse was on somebody's mixtape. And he asked him, can he use it again? And old boy said he can use it again. Yeah. Expect the deck used to, if you need one verse, expect the deck might be high on that list to get one verse. I smoke on the track like smoking Joe Frazier, the hill rate. Yeah. You know, he would have had an album right up there with Only Built for Cuban Links, Iron Man, Supreme Clientele. But they had a flood in the studio, I think. And a lot of that went out there. But yeah. My favorite part, other than his shit, when ODB on there. Y'all thought y'all wasn't gonna see me? I'm the yeah, that whole beat was crazy. And then the Mystery Chest, so that was on the first album. You know who had the best verse on the Mystery Chest, whatever the shit was called, was Master Killer. He said it looks like what he say? It looks like the work of a killer, of a master. That nigga had the best verse on the Mystery. I love Ghostface and Raekwon verse, and even You Got went, but Master Killer had the best verse on that joint. I believe that was on there. Monica was on there. Yeah, Space Jam, baby, we could pull that up. We getting off topic, but Space Jam soundtrack was a problem. He can't. LeBron can't fuck with the original one. They pearled that shit for Mike. They pearled that for Mike. That is one of the best soundtracks that I ever heard to a movie. They pearled that for Mike. Cause you had I Can Fly Like an Eagle, Hit 'Em High, For You I Will, Monica. That shit was a banger. Basketball Jones was a banger. I Could Believe I Can Fly was a banger. Yeah, that shit was that you know, Upside Down. Yeah, that shit Hit 'Em High, Method Man and Busta Rhymes. Yeah, that's her daughter used to be a son. No, it wasn't. No, her daughter wasn't no damn son, nigga. That's a lie. Niggas be lying, bro. Her daughter wasn't no son. That's a woman. Hold on. Not a woman, nigga. Not the. I didn't even know she had a son. The woman. Is that the? I don't know, nigga. I know she was from Nigeria. I don't know. You might be right on that one. You might be right. I don't know. Transition. Yeah, I guess it was a man. That's not the picture I seen though. Maybe it was fake one around Instagram. She had a daughter that looked just like her dog. Hold on. That's not the picture I seen. It wasn't that nigga. I know a nigga. Yeah, she only had one, but it was that one. That wasn't the nigga I seen though. They must have been lying. But that's squad. But that wasn't the picture I seen. I was almost in a group called Special Generation for who Hammer signed. That's wild. Master Killer first two albums are tight. Yeah, I gotta check them out. But yeah, he was a producer. He produced some shit too. He produced Brooklyn Zoo, a lot of shit. Expected that and produce was it True Assassin on Supreme Clientele? He produced that joint. That was a dope beat. But my shit on that joint, one of my joints was Nutmeg on that shit. He said Miss Ellie got shot in the face. My house was overcrowded. Man, that album was dope. But yeah, Wu-Tang didn't drop too much trash before Return to Wu. Doom. But yeah, but Iron Man was my shit in Supreme Clientele. Doom. But yeah, Redman and Method Man, that shit gonna be legendary. Yeah, people don't understand. Redman is a fucking legend, bro. I remember he came up with the Blackout. That was my CD, dog. Like, as far as Method Man CDs, man, Tactical sound like it was made in the basement. Then Technical 2000, I don't really remember that joint. But Muddy Waters, Blackout, Method Man Redman never really blew up like he was supposed. Method Man kind of blew up because of that You Are I Need to Get. He blew up all because of that, bro, for real. But you look at his albums, I wasn't impressed. You look at his albums, I was not impressed. Tactical sound like it was in the basement. I don't remember Tactical 2000. But when you talking about just him featuring, when he was on the Wu albums, yeah. You know, because I mean, cash rules everything around me. That shit is epic. Even though he did the hook, shame on it. Who came to play games on the nigga? Yeah, man, he got some shit though. I'm talking about Method Man for 10 songs, 10. Because remember, you can use features for 10 straight songs. He can run with anybody. The first 10 songs, he can swing it out with anybody. But Redman got that. Redman got that. He just lyrically, he's just like one of the most superior, unorthodox MCs I heard. My bad. The daughter is now, so that's wild. That's wild. I know I seen the daughter pictures. But maybe because I seen a picture that looked just, maybe that was just her childhood picture. You know, in social media. Have you seen New Fact? No, I haven't. I didn't click on it. I seen it going. Yeah, Redman. Yeah, man, you talking about Redman? Dun, 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 dun. My middle school gym teacher said that nigga was a dope MC, a dope DJ too. Nice and night, baby. So get on no knees. So funk around, but that was nigga was funny. You remember that was Crisscross. Tonight's the night, baby. So get on no knees. You said the What album I think that had Funk Around on it, didn't it? Let me see, I could be wrong on that one. Yeah, no. The Funk, that must have been the second one. What was this? Yeah, excuse me. I was it's not on this one either. Because I think Eric Sermon produced it. It had to be Muddy Waters, excuse me. Still don't see it. Motherfucker had 1,000 songs. It was on one of them damn shit. I had to be on this one or 95 CD, but yeah, he is superior MC, bro. He went platinum too. Doc's the name. That's the one I meant, not the Black Album, but that's the album I was talking about. So he platinum selling artists. He went but yeah, he was always hitting gold, bro. But he one of the more underrated MCs out there. How you feel about Bruno Mars? And I like both of them. You know, the dude that did that High Tech, the producer, he did the Blast, Charlie. That joint. He did Anderson .Paak. What's that joint called? I mispronounced that whole name. You can't put a nigga say I'm pronounce. Hold on. Calm down. You know, he did that High Tech did that whole beat. That's Funk Rama's on air. Oh my bad. That was one of them motherfuckers. Yeah, he because Eric Simon produced that joint. Yeah, that was shit. That shit was dope. It's one of my favorite songs by him. I like Eric Simon's just like music, do. But yeah, that's my shit. But he got some shit though. Just an all black similar to the new PlayStation 2. That nigga, man, yeah. He gonna be a tough out. He's going to be a tough out. You talking about 20 Strongs? CeeLo Ground? I heard. People forget he was in what's them niggas name? Organized Sound. They had a group too. Who's that creeping in my window? What was their name, bro? What was their name? Dungeon Family. My bad. That was the Dungeon Family. Who's that? And Goody Mob. Who's that creeping in my window? No, that's a HBCU. Goody Mob. That's a HBCU classic. If you go to a HBCU football game and you don't hear that beat, you ain't the wrong HBCU. Dudes that they always play that shit. Remember he was on Get Up. People forget CeeLo Green can rap. You need to get up, get out, and get. He had an iconic verse on that joint on Outkast. That's the verse I play for my daughter to make sure she get the fuck out of my house and get up and get out and get something eventually. Yup, Stump the Yard. I played that joint too, I believe. Yeah, that's the song I play. Sometimes I just think I'm a disappointment to y'all. That man, they played on ATL too. That was my shit. You need to get up, get out, and get something. You can't spend all your time getting high. I heard. You need to get up, get out, and get. I play that shit all the time. Make sure you eventually you get up and out. Yeah, CeeLo Green is. He kind of put you in the mode of Anderson .Paak. Bro, I like Bruno. I love Bruno Mars. When he did that song with Kodak Black and Gucci Man, that was super fly. Whatever that shit. That shit was hard, bro. Yeah, I'm always into that. That kind of, I don't know. It's not really R&B. It's kind of that alternative sound a little bit. I love those artists. I love Bruno Mars, Anderson .Paak. I got hip to Anderson .Paak from the Dr. Dre album, Compton. He was all over that joint. That was my shit. But give me a minute. I gotta use the bathroom. 1 sec. I'll be right back. My bad. But yeah, man, I mean, that's the motherfuckers. Yeah. CeeLo Green is one. Remember he did the trick that he's just stop and let the sun shine in. Yeah, CeeLo Green is cold blooded, bro. Yeah, I just like good music. Touch me, baby, run me crazy, give me what you got. That was, man, I remember coming back from a school field trip, man. Everybody knew that song. Ron Isley's iconic. I prefer the Isley Brothers over Earth, Wind, and Fire, but it's really close. Keep your head to the sky. That's my shit. That's at one point where music was uplifting. You know, that's uplifting. That kind of make you think you're going to school or doing something positive. They took all of the positivity out of the black community when you talk about TV shows, when you talk about, remember, you used to watch Martin, you used to watch Fresh Prince, and they used to wear HBCU apparel. You had different worlds showing you successful young black people, how they became successful going to college and networking at an HBCU. You don't see that positivity no more. That's gone. You don't see your actors and your musicians wearing, HBCU apparel and pushing going to college. And what's so messed up about the majority of rappers out there went to college. Rick Ross, 2 Chainz, you can keep going on and on. There used to be a positive message in everything that you see. If it was a Fresh Prince, or if it was Martin, or if it was a different world, or if it was a Cosby Show showing a successful, wealthy, upper class black family, you don't get that no more. Remember the Sounds of Blackness? What was that? What was the joint they had? What was the joint they had, man? I forget it. I remember the other one. I got the power. Dun, dun, dun. You used to tell black people that we had the power. They used to tell us that we had the power, bro. We got the power. That should be positivity, man. That should be positivity. You don't have that no more, man. They not pushing that no more in music. They no longer pushing that, and that's wild. Yeah, Optimistic was a song. I can't remember how it go. Remember that joint, Optimistic? Sounds of Blackness. It was positive, man. We don't have too much positive stuff no more. And the music video was crazy. Public Enemy, Fight the Power. Elvis was a hero to most, but he never meant to me. He was straight up racist and playing him and John White, man. I got a letter to the government the other day, man. It wasn't a lot of conscious music, but you had Black Sheep. You had some positive. It was the message of positivity was a lot larger. They want to promote that prison pipeline no more. Yeah, gang. You had gang songs back there too. You really did. But then again, you had you never gonna have a lot of positivity in rap. But at some point, you had lessons learned, like children's story. You know, like Juicy. You know what I'm saying? It was an art of storytelling. It's no longer exists no more. Remember Rick James, Teenage Love, don't hurt me. Remember the Vapors? You know, that had a message to, you know, look out when you come up, look out for, you know, rappers used to tell us to look out for like groupies and shit or gold diggers. That man the name of Big Daddy Kane. When they used to, man, come on, man. They had positivity, bro. Even you look at a song like Today's a Good Day. That was a positive song for the most part. You know, you had positivity. You know, even Dr. Dre, man, Little Ghetto, I mean, sheesh. Or if it wasn't like positivity, he was rapping like Jen, and he was rapping about parents out of town, we about to do a party. I mean, sheesh. You know, that's wild, man. It used to be a point to our music. It used to have a solid point. If it wasn't positive, it was a point. I wanna groove tonight. Remember Lucy, I wanna dance. Man, we used to have positivity. We used to sing about loving and uplifting our women. Do you know what today is? It's our anniversary. We used to sing about black love, black marriage. We used to respect our women. What kind of man would I be if I was unfaithful? Man, we used to rap about being faithful, loving our women, uplifting our women. And if we didn't rap about that, we sung about like the Alexander O'Neal song. We rap about gold diggers. We used to warn people and stuff. Broken glass everywhere. You know, we used to rap Grandmaster. We used to have positivity, bro. We used to have artists that can rap, artists that can dance, artists that can tell the art, have storytelling. Man, we used to have good music when I was growing up. I mean, and then you had Outkast, me and you, your mama and your cousin too, rolling down the strip on woes, coming up. Man, I wish I can go back to that point. Keep your heads up, keep your head up too. Man, we had positivity. Even gangsters had a code back then. We learned a lot from Jeezy. Computer, yeah, you know, that's that. They had a sad ending. Yeah, man, you talking about, man, we gotta do a stream about skate songs. Back when we skated, man. My favorite song was Computer Love was a great skate song. It was right there, but doom 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 doom. When Michael Jackson bag came on, doom doom. Yo, it's mine. Shit, niggas just get on the dance floor and be. That was my skate song, man. The skate ring was never empty unless I was taking lessons when that song came on. Yo, it's mine. Doom doom doom. That's my favorite. Man, that's like we do top 20 skate songs growing up. That's probably my favorite song. Man, you used to go get your super rope, your nachos. You hear that? She like, hey man, you always had a homeboy or homegirl that come to skate ring, but they ain't skate. They used to be hanging around. Hey nigga, watch my nachos, watch my candy. Doom doom. Do you hear that beat just come on? Doom, nigga, everybody hit the skate ring. Yo, but it's mine. Man. Man, remember we come in. You always had a homeboy or homegirl. Y'all meet up at the skate ring. They ain't fucking skate. You can just trust her with your nachos, your candy, hit the skate ring. Man, I wouldn't have my childhood another way. I would go on to barbecues, safe house parties, nigga in the street hooping. We had a code growing up. It wasn't just no snitching code. We had a code growing up. We had a code to hold each other accountable. We had a code to you know, we just had codes, man. Nowadays, man, the music has no code. The music has no meaning. The dealer is now the abuser. You know what I'm saying? Our music used to have a point. Even our trash music used to have a point. Even now, even with the songwriters of today, you don't feel nothing from the music. Outkast and my man, Outkast. That's too. I like that. I don't like that. Just I don't know, man. Their music was so different, bro. I would like Mobb Deep versus That's a good one. Mobb Deep versus I don't know. That'd be interesting because Outkast got some interesting music. So you really want to pair the music up. I can't really think, but we talk about duos, man. I think Mobb Deep will have to be in the tournament. Outkast, Run DMC, they a duo because Jam Master Jay, he was a DJ. Jesus, you just talking about rap duels. Let me pull up rap duels. UGK. UGK was a really good rap duel. Gangstar was a producer. Eric B. Rakim was a producer. I mean, the Clips, they would be in there. I think they would be a dark horse. EPMD, 8Ball, MJG. I mean, if y'all want to put rap dudes in there, P Rock CL Smooth was another one. Rakim, Eric B. And Eric B, Rakim, the Fresh Prince and Dazzy Jeff, Noriega Capone. If y'all want to go female, Salt Pepper, Jesus, Camp Low. I mean, that this would be Redman, Method Man, Smith and Wesson, Yin Yang Twins. I mean, I listened a little bit of Earth Gang. They kind of knew. So man, that tournament would be bananas. That tournament would be bananas. I mean, I would just have to figure out seeding because that'd be tough because I love Mobb Deep, I love Outkast, I love the Clips. If the Clips went longer, I think they might have an opportunity to go deeper. P Rocks and CL Smooth, they had some classic music. I mean, 8Ball, MJ, man, that shit'd get Public Enemy. Was that more of a, I don't know, the Dog Pound? What would you, man? That shit'd get Dr. Dre and Snoop. Yup. You got to put. They might be a dark horse to win it all for sure. For sure. Give me a minute, y'all. I'm so sick of being lonely every night, but Field Mob was my shit. They gonna get put out early, but I like Field Mob. That was my song. So what? So what was my shit too? Yeah, that's how. This is hard to call, bro. I'm gonna probably try to do the brackets tomorrow or sometime this week, but Yin Yang Twins had some hits. The Dog Pound was my shit. Camp Low, Lieutenant Fuck Cooley, man. That's gonna be a tough because Rakim and Eric B and Rakim, that's gonna get downplayed because of the era. But Rakim and Eric B was something serious. Yeah, 50 Cent won't do it though. 50 Cent don't want to do it, but Ja Rule got some heat. I just think 50 Cent got more. Miss McGee, I just think 50 Cent got more heat, more hard shit. But Bug Thugs and Harmony, they was more of a group. Yep, they was more of a group. Give me 1 minute. My bad. Yeah, they was more of a group. Yep. They was more of a group. But I appreciate everybody for tapping in. Any more questions? But yeah, they was a group. Yeah, because remember they had, Bun Thugs and Harmony, they had really originally it was like 4 of them, bro. It was 4 of them originally. Cause you had Busy, Wish, Lazy, Crazy, Flesh and Bone. I don't know what happened to Flesh and Bone. Did he die? Something happened to Flesh and Bone. I think he left the group. I don't know what it was. But yeah, it's like 5 or 6 of them niggas. We talking about duos too. But I appreciate y'all coming on. Peace.